All right, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to outline areas where you have data that might be missing. Now, for this particular tool, what we're going to need is a boundary shape that signifies where we should be looking for these missing areas. If you don't already have that shape available, you can either draw it in, or if you've had these files already tiled previously, one option would be to come over here to the mapped file index, plot the original tiles that we had in there, and then we can go ahead and select those. And I'm going to say convert shapes to tiles, and then we're going to say merge selected tiles, and that's going to create the one solid boundary shape that we're looking for. Once we have that, then we can go ahead and access the missing data locator here under the assessment data quality toolbox. It's going to ask us for the files we want to process, so we'll go ahead and click this little plus icon, select the point cloud data. Okay, it's going to ask us for that boundary element, so we can go ahead and click get selected, and then we'll say process. All right, once that's finished, you'll notice that if we come in here and zoom in, it's going to plot a bunch of these yellow shapes. You can change the level that these will be plotted on here in the options. By default, it's going to go into this missing regions level. And then let me load in some data so you can see what these results look like. So if we look in here, you'll notice areas that are missing data. It's going to go in there and outline it, and you can change the minimum size of regions it's outlining by coming over to the options and changing the minimum cells per cluster. If your cell size, you'll notice it's asking for the minimum cell. So if your cell size is set to 1, that's a 1 by 1 foot cell, which is 1 square foot. So in this case, it would be equivalent to 50 square feet as the minimum size of a missing area before it's plotted in here. So you can use that to get rid of any potential little noise. Maybe you're only looking for things that are around this size. You can bump that up to account for that. Okay, now in some cases you might notice some anomalies like over here. Now this happens, let me pull up some data there. You'll notice this happens when you just don't have any data in this region, and it's actually a combination of the bounds of the point cloud file and the boundary shape that you have created here. You can either clean these up or just delete some of these vertices to kind of even that out, or if it's not going to bother you, you can leave those alone.